Okay, let's try this again.
Okay, we're back. Is it working?
We are waiting.
You've
Okay.
been hacked by a ghost.
Is
What that said.
oh good. No, you have to go to the different video.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry everyone. Hello.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Technical issues. We suck.
How do I? Okay. Your channel.
So anyway, yes. Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, that's.
That was the thumbnail? Oh,
It's
boy.
just temporary. Oh look, it's us.
Oh, hey.
Okay, hold on. How do I?
Your shorts are really,
They're riding up.
they're good. Please loop that dragged up. That was very weird.
It was terrifying.
I mean, it is true that my computer is possessed and or cursed. Thinking about saging it, it's intense.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers!
Welcome to Movie Bitches. No demonic loop this time. I think.
Fingers crossed.
Right, exactly. You tell us. Oscars recap. We're talking about the 92nd Oscars that happened last night.
Yes, that Andrew attended.
I did attend, and some people saw me on
Found you.
TV.
I love it. You're like,
Isn't that funny?
Where's Waldo? Well, I mean, you did turn around.
I-
No one else did.
Right. I turned around and also scooted over into the seat next to me to be better in frame. I know how to find the camera. What can I tell you?
Find your light.
Yes.
Staring at George McKay's butt.
No, I didn't really know what was happening because I had already had a few martinis at that point.
Love it.
I was like, I tweeted, I was like, coming up, Rebel Wilson, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and
James Corden.
James Corden, my least favorite person. I don't know what I have against him, but anyway, I was like, and cue to go to the bar. It was the right choice. Except actually, I ended up seeing them in their cat costumes anyway.
Wow.
How come the cat costumes
Looked better?
Yes.
I mean, the makeup looked worse. Like the faces.
did it?
Yes. Like it looked like
you saw the HD stream.
it was just like clown make. You know, it was just like didn't take that long.
Sure.
You know.
Right.
But yes, the cat outfits did look better. But I did think it was rude that they threw the VFX artists under the bus.
Yeah,
They didn't have enough time. They did what they were told.
I mean,
Blame Tom Hooper.
Yeah.
Made me mad.
like someone tweeted, maybe Julie Klausner, who's like, blame the director who apparently has never seen a cat.
Who doesn't know what a cat looks like?
I mean, just saying. Anyway. Okay. Oh my god, right? The poor people that had their Oscar presented by them in this goddamn catsuit. It's like, really? You won an Oscar, and then it's like, here's fucking Rebel Wilson in a catsuit being like, meow.
When they were hitting that mic,
Oh.
no. I don't know how it sounded.
In the
being
theater,
there
it was
listening.
fine.
It was so incredibly peaky and loud
Oh
and
no,
annoying.
they didn't.
And they did
know.
it for so long, and it was
Oh,
like,
boy.
no,
Oh, no. Did they not tell the
I'm sure they did.
production staff
I'm
we're
sure
gonna
they
do this, so have the sound engineers ready to?
At least turn it down slightly so it
Yeah.
didn't peak so much.
Yeah. Anyway.
Time and effort into movement. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but it would have been great if Rebel Wilson had
Unzipped her
unzipped
skin.
her skin to reveal
A gown.
a gown.
I mean, now that would actually be pretty
That would
fabulous.
actually be fabulous.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have liked
I
that
would have liked that a
a
lot.
lot. But sadly, no.
I kind of want a drag queen to do that.
Ooh.
Like have a silly Cats number, and then just be like bloop, and it's like a reveal.
Like pink satin gown.
Yeah.
I would have loved
Gowns
that.
really went into the D there.
Look, that's how I say it. What can I say? It's just what comes out.
Yeah. Laura Dern, I saw. Love it.
In person?
No. I mean, like on stage.
Yes.
But I did not meet her like I met Gina Davis.
Should we? Oh, I was gonna. Yeah.
You were gonna save the best for last?
Well, no, I was gonna ask about how you felt about Laura Dern's dress, but then you mentioned Gina Davis.
Oh.
And literally, my notes just say Gina Davis.
I mean.
She looks so good.
So this was pretty crazy. This was like the craziest star-studded moment of the night.
Yes.
Where when you're leaving, everyone's leaving together, waiting for limos together. So it was like, here's Gina Davis just hanging out waiting. And there's Charlize Theron just hanging out waiting, and there's Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost being like, wait, how do we get an Uber? It was
an Uber?
She wasn't really, but it was kind of like, what?
Where am I? We're on the corner.
XC7.
Where are you?
Yeah, exactly. It was very that, and I was just like, this is a lot.
Well, I was thinking he obviously had to take the red eye. I mean, he was on SNL Saturday.
Sure.
Had to take the red eye clear to here to go to the Oscars.
They don't have red eyes going this way? But yes, he took the morning flight.
He took the earliest flight he could get.
He took the morning train. Anyway. Did I meet anyone? I met Gina Davis.
Oh.
So it's like this weird crowded collective or something, and I'm looking, and I was talking to people, and it's our group, and I look behind the people that I was with, and I was like, that woman kind of looks like Gina Davis, but she looks like she's like 35. She's like a 35-year-old Gina Davis. And then I was looking, and I was just like, wait a second.
Yeah. Yes.
First of all, like, what did she meet with Isabella Rossellini, and did they find it was like, it can't be her because she looks too young. Like,
it was insane.
Insane.
Yeah. And she doesn't look crazy.
No.
She doesn't look like
no.
She just looks like, I don't know, she's rubbing
oh my god,
baby seal semen on her face or
oh
something.
My god. So anyway, I was like, I'm so sorry to do this, but I just have to tell you that you are amazing and you're wonderful and you are just like a beacon for everyone, and that's what I said more or less. And
you should have told her that she was a galactic treasure.
A galactic treasure. Yeah, we needed Gina Davis.
She definitely is.
Yes. With the Rockford Peaches? No.
Just her.
Just her.
Just her. Love it.
Yeah. Anyway, who was on your best dress list? So I really liked Sandra Oh.
Really?
Yeah, my mom did not care for it either, but I really liked it.
I thought she was having fun,
yeah.
But having this and this, it's just swallowed her for me.
A little bit, I guess. I don't know, I really liked it.
She was having fun.
Yes, she was.
But Regina King.
Oh my god, Regina King.
That was...
Also Janelle Monáe.
But Regina King.
I mean, we haven't even talked about the opening intro. I mean, she should just host.
Well, yes. But there was some awkward wardrobe malfunctions that were happening.
Oh my god.
Which is not her fault.
No.
But it was
she came out
like,
and I was so nervous that her tits were just gonna flop out.
And then she couldn't get the jacket off, and then she couldn't get the cardigan on, and it was not, it was just uncomfortable.
It wasn't seamless.
No.
But I thought she was like a consummate
she's
professional of like, and I'm gonna button my button, and we're just gonna put this cardigan on, and I'm not gonna have my tits
really
flip out.
uncomfortable that she was up in their face getting them to sing. It was great.
Yeah, they were not participatory.
No.
But also, I don't
Billy
think.
Porter.
Oh my god, Billy Porter. Playing that bail piano.
Every time they showed him, my dad kept going, "Who is that?" It's Billy Porter. Who's that? I mean, you don't know. He's great.
He's great.
Who is that? Like, he just kept, because he kept having costume changes.
Well, right.
Different things.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Yeah, the first one that he walked down the red carpet in, I think,
yeah.
was like, I saw from a balcony above.
With the feather, the golden,
and like,
which were 24 karat gold plated feathers, by the way.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And I love that he had higher heels than, Janelle Monáe had like,
right.
not heels, but like little shoe heels.
Yeah.
And he had like, I loved it.
Good.
Loved it.
But
best dressed, Regina King.
Okay, yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked like it was painted on her. The color.
Yep. Talking about her.
Just loved it. I thought Renee Zellweger, while very simple, I mean, it was like to a T, just every little, and when you looked at it, the details.
Okay, I didn't see the details.
It was insane. Charlize obviously looked fucking fabulous. Gina Davis.
Did she? I don't know. I mean, Charlize looked fabulous, but I was
when
like,
you saw the whole thing,
it's a little simple or something, maybe.
It's simple and it's she's the star.
Well, yes, that's true.
And it presented her that way.
Okay, I like that.
Because
it was a vehicle she wore.
Yeah.
It was like, here, this is Charlize. And
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk about Kristen Wiig's dress?
Oh, I loved it.
What?
Her like weird vagina, like
lasagna.
She looked like a St. Vincent or something.
Sure.
It was like she was doing a performance of St. Vincent.
Sure. I would have gone even wackier then.
I mean, maybe.
Give me like a fascinator and better shoes.
Did we talk about her side boob? It was a rare, thrilling moment.
A rare, thrilling. Well, but then with the black mesh. Didn't love it.
Okay.
Liked that it was weird.
Right.
Didn't love it.
Okay. Ravioli realness.
It was! And the gloves were so aggressive.
Okay.
Anyway.
Natalie Portman and Jane Fonda. I thought Jane Fonda looked gorgeous.
Yes. And Natalie Portman, I really liked hers too, and that fabulous coat. So she wore this coat on the runway. And it was like a cape, blazer, floor length. It was pretty fabulous.
Cool.
And then all the names of women directors that were not nominated last year, or maybe this year too, were all embroidered on the lapel.
Oh, lovely. I mean,
So-
not lovely, but like...
Well, it was a reason. Because
Important.
everyone's going, why is she wearing this cape? Why is she wearing the cape? What does the cape mean? And then she could be like, oh, it's because of this. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking. Perfect. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, Scarlett Johansson looked fucking great. She was painted into that thing. I loved Zazie Beetz, like T-length. I love that she went for a T-length. It's like right above the ankle of this.
Oh, yes.
And the necklace was out of control.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was, when you saw it up close, it was like, what? Didn't love,
We got a formal cuttlefish. I really like that.
oh yes. I didn't love, Penelope Cruz's. It had too many things. It had the pearl belt that then had like a G-string belt.
Oh.
I mean, it didn't actually.
But it was like it was.
It was like it. And the way that where it hit on her, it didn't. And then it also had a big bow and a flower. It was like a little too much. A few too many things.
I don't think I remember it.
Yeah.
Because she
It was like
presented
Chanel.
something.
Yeah, she presented something.
Director?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
I think maybe.
Was it director?
I
Maybe
think
it
it
was.
was.
Maybe it was.
Anyway, whatever.
Maybe it was. Should we talk more about the fashion, or should we move on?
Ooh, Billy Porter for Oscars host would be fabulous. Oh my god, Cynthia Erivo.
Well, okay, so her red carpet look I thought was, well, like beautifully put together and everything and la 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 la. It was a little, like I liked Regina King's better, and I think
Sure.
they may have been made from the same
Designer.
But I loved her performance look.
Oh my god,
Snake
yes.
woman,
Yes.
golden,
Yes.
statuesque Oscar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean her performance was. Your
She's
tweet was
so
amazing.
amazing. Cynthia Erivo, that's it, that's the tweet? Or
No, well, that was amazing, but I think you said they should wait to vote on Best
Oh,
Supporting
right.
until the performances at the Oscars, and I was like, yeah.
They should. Or we also then I decided they could have an Emmy category for best
just
performance of an
at the
original
Oscars?
song at the Oscars.
Because she would win.
She would win.
Oh, it was so good.
And then that's also another way to EGOT.
Oh, yes. Yes. Because, okay, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So we're bouncing around. The Frozen song.
Ugh. Yes. I mean, it was lovely. I love what they did with like
It was cool.
all of the women
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
like all of the Elsas were fabulous and
Yes.
gorgeous. Wasn't that weird? I was like, why are they all so beautiful when it's an animated movie? Like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know how they picked them.
I don't either.
I thought, because someone kept saying it's been translated into 40, or Josh, yeah, it was
Uh-huh,
like 40
yeah.
languages. So I was like, are they just going to keep coming? Like, I
Oh,
thought
I
there was
think
going to be more and more and more.
48 of them.
It felt sort of Miss University, like, and now Miss, Venezuela. It was, it was like just the way that it was set up was a little
Right,
weird. But
right.
who was the woman in the back who
They
seemed
never said.
to be Icelandic?
I don't know.
I
And she
don't
was
know.
doing the
And
real
she
like.
was dressed
Yeah.
like a fairy.
Yeah.
And she was sitting next to Charlize, I think, in the
Oh, was
front
she?
row, or sitting next to someone. I wrote it down. Hold on. Oh no, she was sitting next to Greta Gerwig at some point
Oh, okay.
later.
Oh.
And I was like, who is this woman?
I don't know.
I did love the color of Greta Gerwig's dress.
I
It
don't
was
think I
like
saw it.
sagey green. It was cool.
Love
It
it.
was different. So anyway, yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to read some of these.
Oh yeah, do it.
Aurora. I guess her name was Aurora.
Oh, but,
She's a Norwegian singer.
oh great. Well, that would have been helpful. Didn't they have
She was the
Norwegian?
spirit in the movie. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Frozen 2.
I have not seen Frozen 2.
I also didn't see Toy Story 4.
I didn't see Toy Story
But I
4.
did see The Missing Link, and I've said it, and we probably haven't edited anything where I have said it, but I have said it many times that you will hear me say, I really like The
I
Missing
liked
Link.
it.
Leica, man.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, I thought Elton John's song was okay.
Oh, my mom was like, oh my god, you get to see Elton. And I was like, yes,
It was cool
amazing.
It was great to see him perform, but the song itself...
Pretty boring.
I was like...
He wasn't great.
I was like, I don't remember this in the movie. Do you remember when it was in the movie?
No idea.
Probably over the credits? I don't remember.
I don't know.
No, I'm Still Standing was over the credits.
Right.
So I couldn't remember.
I'm still standing.
And I thought that Randy Newman was okay.
I didn't see, I was at the bar when he was singing, and it was so hard to hear that I couldn't really hear, like, the performance. No, that's why I tweeted. I was like, Cynthia Erivo!
Yes, she was definitely the best.
And actually, I sent that tweet while Elton was performing. Because I was like, oh, she would have won, though.
And she wrote it, which was fantastic.
I know, I love that.
Phil wrote it.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, get it, bitch. Like, then she would have, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Okay, let's see.
Rocket Man deserves something at least. I know they did get snubbed. Also, I love that about...
Yeah, sorry.
No, I loved that Janelle Monáe's intro number. Like, it was like, here's some Midsommar.
There was a lot. Okay, we need to talk about okay, I'm gonna pull it up.
Why was Eminem there? I forgot he was there. And I also didn't hear him sing, but then everyone said he sang 8 Mile?
Yeah, okay, so this is what my memory of it. When 8 Mile, when that song was nominated, my memory of it was that I lost my train of thought. He refused to perform because they wanted him to censor it and not cuss. Oh. And he was like, fuck y'all, I don't think he says y'all, because he's from Detroit, but he was like, fuck you, I'm not going to perform then, and I'm not going to win anyway, because and then it was the first rap song that won Best Song. And so, I don't know why. Maybe it was the 10-year anniversary. When did 8 Mile come out? But they were like, now you can do it, and we'll just bleep it. That's my guess, because I remember that happening, and everyone was like, oh, Eminem's not performing. Yeah. Back when people cared about that song.
And now I don't care about him, because he's a homophobic asshole, so...
yeah, I mean,
so everyone, that was just, everyone's reaction was, why is Eminem here? He shouldn't be allowed to sing.
Well, wait.
It made me black out.
Yeah. Well, the best part, because you didn't see this because you were there, the best part about Eminem performing was there was people that were either like, so they were like singing along, or there was people that were like, not even just like, what's happening?
Well, honestly, everyone was confused.
And then Scorsese, and he was like, what?
Everyone was
confused. And then my favorite thing to track for the night, if you're gonna like do a drinking game for this, because when you rewatch it every year, I don't know. Every time they cut to Billie Eilish, she was like, what? She was so confused.
I thought her performance was good though.
Yeah.
But I felt like the In Memoriam was rushed. It was like, and we got them all in. We doubled up, and like it was like
in
weird.
The game.
Like, that's usually when they do it.
I feel like it could have been a few earlier.
I don't know.
But anyway, every time, like when Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph were doing the medley of all those songs, they cut to Billie Eilish, and she clearly had no idea what was what songs were happening. Which was like, huh? It was great. It was great.
Cool.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, he didn't show because he didn't think he had a snowball's chance of winning, and then he won.
But I feel like there was a thing where he turned it down too. He was like, I don't want you to censor my, I don't know, it doesn't matter.
I loved Adina's whatever phase. Billie Eilish, now they're all catching up with, oh my god, Scorsese's face. All of the reaction faces.
It was great.
I love it.
It was great.
I was on TV.
So should we talk about just like overall the show?
Sure.
I thought there was a concerted effort to be inclusive.
Consorted?
Is that the word?
Concerted?
What's concerted? Is that a word?
I don't think so. I think, yeah.
Concerted effort. Maybe a little, like, they were like, we gotta really,
right.
we gotta overcompensate. But it was great. It was great. But, like, there was so much inclusivity, not just in the speeches of people saying we need to have representation, but there really was a lot of representation, I thought. Like
in the nominees?
Not in the nominees whatsoever.
I mean, yes.
The show.
Yeah.
There was, like, an effort to be like, we're doing all the different languages, and we're bringing up the kid from Peanut Butter Falcon, and like we're gonna do all of these things and bring out people to be presenters and such and such. There was an effort.
Yes. Which is very nice, because if there hadn't been, then it would have been. I mean, I think Ira tweeted like this perfect thing of like, maybe one year there will be more nominees than jokes about how there aren't enough nominees. It's like,
absolutely. Yeah, no, I was not speaking of the nominees.
No, sure. Okay.
Although I was very excited when that female composer won for Joker.
Oh.
Hildur.
I mean, the one with her...
With her giant golden...
Yes.
Hildur.
Wait, the composer or the conductor?
Oh, both.
Okay.
So the composer for Joker won. And
Okay.
she had this big diamond triangle-y pyramid-y thing, and she was fabulous. And then the female conductor with this golden steampunk robot jacket.
I was like, yes, bitch.
Yes.
What is this?
Also
She's like the conductor in Mad Max Fury Road or something?
Yes! 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 Just give her like a mohawk and yes! Wait, yes. But also Sigourney Weaver.
Also Sigourney Weaver.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous.
They pronounced the conductor's name wrong. Oh no.
Oh no. It was, I did kind of notice they kind of...
Whatever it is.
You know. The first Icelandic person to win an Oscar was the composer for Joker. Love it.
Love it.
She was fab.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say... Oh, okay. We've talked of all of my notes except for one note.
Okay.
It simply says Diane Keaton, Diane Keaton,
Oh, of course. Oh my god, I was like, oh, Avaryl is just...
Loved it. Loved
she
the
was
outfit.
Diane Keaton.
Loved her.
Diane Keaton.
She was Diane Keatoning up all of the Diane Keatoning, and I just loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
And you could tell that she was like giving Keanu the like, let's make out because it'll be so funny vibes. Remember when we made out before and something's got to give? We should definitely make out. Like she was there for it.
It's not like his girlfriend doesn't look kind of like her.
I thought he brought his mom.
No, that's his girlfriend.
No, he brought his mom, but also his girlfriend has gray hair.
Oh, okay.
And my mom is obsessed with the fact that she has gray hair.
Yes.
Like every time she's
and
like,
everyone thought she was Helen Mirren.
Keanu, and then she'll be like, did you know his girlfriend has gray hair? Like she's really excited about it.
Love it. That's funny.
But I'm sure that was his mom.
It might have been. I saw it from far away, so I don't know.
But like it was, I mean, with the hat and then the jacket and then the jacket and then Diane Keaton.
A tired, grumpy fan. Oh, I can't. Hold on.
You can move that.
Living in the UK. Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya. Why are you grumpy?
Yeah, right. Taika was the first Indigenous person to win an Oscar. I love that. No, okay, let's talk about some of them. I was very excited when he won.
Oh, yeah.
I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, love it. His speech, though, such a disappointment.
It was
just ironic to me that he won an Oscar for writing and didn't write a speech.
I think he fully did not
expect to win.
And was just like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Probably.
He was still like cute and lovely and like,
yes.
It wasn't a mess.
No,
it just wasn't like, ooh, you really nailed it.
Right. I was like, oh, Taika's speech is gonna be great. And I was like, oh.
The only thing I wasn't surprised. Well, I guess I was. Well, anyway, I do still wish Parasite had won for editing, but I can't be greedy.
Oh, I know,
I
me
can't
too.
be greedy.
I know.
But I did think that Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh, was it well edited?
Yes.
Okay.
It was well paced. It was long.
Sure.
But it was well paced and it was very well put together.
Okay.
So when I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, Ford versus Ferrari could win, and then it was like da 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 da, and Parasite. And I was like, oh no, Parasite.
Yeah.
But so
whatever.
My second choice.
Yeah. I also was a little bummed that the Parasite lost for production design.
Ooh,
because I was like, I mean, they built that house. Jesus Christ. But
you can't be greedy.
No, exactly. You girls should go to the Oscars and hold up a sign that says "Goofy movie for the win." Oh my god.
Goofy for the win.
I've been telling everyone about my plan to fix Rotten Tomatoes.
I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a campaign that we're gonna.
Excited about it.
Yeah. Oh, you knew he was gonna win because he won the Writers Guild Awards plus the BAFTAs.
Well, maybe he still didn't know.
I mean, I don't know. So there were some surprises. I was shocked that Bong won Best Director.
Oh, I was so excited.
Because I was like, oh, it's gonna be Sam Mendes. And in all honesty, I was like, it's probably gonna be Sam Mendes. It's probably gonna be 1917 for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Because that's just the world that we are living in. And so then
I was holding out hope.
I was hopeful, but I did not expect it to happen.
So I watched 1917 yesterday. Before the Oscars, I got it in.
Yes.
It's like, I gotta do it, I gotta see it's gonna win. I was like, it's gonna win, I should see it, or whatever. Yeah. Okay, quick review.
Cool.
Great. The one take thing didn't work.
Oh.
Hot take. It felt like a video game.
Oh.
A really extended cut scene because everything had to be so perfectly choreographed. They rehearsed for 6 months,
Yeah.
and while it is a feat of technology, and it's not bad,
Right.
it's just cold and clinical. So you're they showed the clip at some point where he jumps off the river, and it's just so obvious that he's on a wire, and like it's just so performed. At some point, they showed this too. Sorry for spoilers, but they showed this too. At some point, there's like a dogfight between these airplanes happening, right? And it's off in the distance, and I'm like, oh, so the airplane's gonna fly at them as cinematically as possible, and they're gonna have to run out of the way. Oh, then it happened. Like everything was like, let's make it the most cinematic thing you could make it, so it was really obvious.
Yeah.
And all the dialogue felt real. I couldn't believe it was nominated for Best Screenplay, I'll be honest, because it was just real. Everything was real stilted. I don't know. I didn't hate it, but oh boy, was I surprised at how sort of much the one take thing really
took you out of it.
Took me out of it and just made it not connect emotionally with it. I would, because there's basically it's the plot of Saving Private Ryan. He has to get somewhere to save a brother to blah blah. The clock is ticking and you gotta go. And so I was like, oh, do it all in real time. That's fine. It doesn't have to be all these one takes. But then make the last shot where he's trying to complete his mission. Make that the one where you're like, oh, run! Oh my God, the waters! And then you're like, because that scene was really good and effective.
Right,
I'm like, oh my God, but. So, yeah, and overscored. Oh, it made it so much more video gamey. It was so like, you should feel this. We're creeping into a creepy place. And it's... Oh, okay, no, now it's cool. Calm me down, your heartbeat's slowing down from the video game. Like, they do the heartbeat thing.
No.
I mean, they didn't actually, but it felt like the way it was scored, it felt like that.
Okay.
I don't know, hot take. Sorry, guys.
No,
that's
I
how I
loved
felt about it. So, a feat, won what it should have won. Sound and cinematography, because the cinematography, it was Roger Deakins.
Oh sure,
it was absolutely gorgeous. It was more of like an experiment in what can we do with cinematography, versus like how do we make a full film that's like perfectly put together. So anyway, it felt like it was coming from the right place, but it just didn't quite connect.
Sure. I haven't seen it because I didn't really want to see another war movie.
Yeah.
And
it was different. It wasn't. That's
what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I mean, but Hacksaw Ridge, that was its own. That was its own weird beast.
Genre?
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
They felt like NPCs in 1917.
Yeah, it was really weird. Are people agreeing with me?
I got in an argument with someone last night.
Yeah.
Because he was like, well, you haven't even seen it, and you're a critic. Like, how can you be talking about it? And I was like, well, I don't have to review everything.
Right.
Also,
well, the only reason you're comparing it to Parasite or whatever else is because they happen to be nominated next to each other. It doesn't mean that they...
No. And I wasn't even... I was like, well, this is why I want Parasite to win.
Yeah.
Or wanted it. It won. But but also he hadn't seen Parasite. I was like, well, what are you talking about? What's going on? What are we having this conversation? But anyway, I went on this whole diatribe to him about why I didn't really care to see it, because I was like, I don't feel like it's a new, fresh, story or take or anything. And to me... From what I could tell, the Oner seemed kind of like a gimmick. It was like that cinematography is going to be fascinating and beautiful to watch, but
technically it's fascinating.
Why do I care about the movie still?
Well, it's weird because of course I'm going to compare it to Rope.
Okay.
Right? Because it's all the long takes.
Yep.
But in Rope, it was sort of a study of how do we get stage acting onto film.
Right.
And it was all about the acting and the long takes of the tension of the emotions between, I know that you killed that person, but you don't know that I know that all these layers of oh shit, And so for me, Rope works because it's all about, it's one room, and whatever.
Right.
And this tried to do something else, but trying to do such calculated action in such long takes, it really just felt like a video game. It was real weird. It's really weird.
Well, I mean, I love a Oner, but also sometimes it doesn't work. And I was like, Joe Wright knows his way around a Oner, but Anna Karenina, still not a good movie.
Oh no! Again, technically beautiful.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
No.
No.
Didn't help. So anyway. Oh my gosh. So we saw her at the bar.
Oh, apparently she threatened to kill her because it didn't
What?
occur to her. Oh, come on.
I don't believe that, but I mean,
Also,
Natalie Portman though seems to have fun. I think that could have been a joke.
Oh sure.
You know what I mean? She seems like she doesn't take anything too seriously.
It seems to be. Seems to be, potentially. I'm not sure.
Parasite review is needed.
Right. Well, okay, so here's the thing with the Parasite review. I feel like it's impossible to talk about because all I can say is, honestly, it's a perfect movie. And I don't want to spoil anything.
No.
And there's nothing really to get into.
I mean, like, you could just be like literally gagging over everything. Like, right. Oh my god, the house. Oh my god, those shots. Oh my god.
Also, rewatched Parasite. I was like, oh, I should go see 1917 on Friday. And I was like, or I could rewatch Parasite. Okay, rewatching Parasite. Great, loved it. It's great, holds up. Every little thing that I was like, oh, is that gonna make sense? No, made sense. Oh, well, what if that? Nope, made sense. Oh, nope, perfect. Oh, the timing of that. Oh, no, perfect. So it's hard to review it every time. Even when I talk to someone who's seen it, we kind of just go.
Oh, and then that. Oh my god, it's
well, no, we just go. It's about everything and
all of it,
but like you don't even know how to talk about it because it's just so good.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm building it up.
No, so honestly, I don't think I've wanted something to win Best Picture this badly since La La Land. Had to. We'll be seeing Birds of Prey. It's fun. You know,
Love from Iceland.
Oh, honey.
Hi.
I
would see.
I want to see it. It seems fun, and I'm bummed that it's like getting a bad rap, that it's not performing well. So I'm like, I'll give them my money.
Sure.
But anyway, but so Parasite, I really wanted it to win, and I was like afraid it wasn't going to.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. When he won director, I was like, oh shit, I think this could happen.
I was like, oh, this bodes well.
Yes. I was like, oh fuck.
I love this. He just kept being like, I thought I could start drinking.
Right? I was ready to go party, and now I have to win 3 more Oscars.
I do love that he let his producing partner just take the speech at the end. And it was like, yep.
Well, and then they cut them off.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, boo, what the fuck? And then I love that afterward, Jane Fonda was like, okay, but like, is everyone done?
There was like a wide shot, and you could see Jane in the corner about to be like, and that was the 90-second. Oh, they're bringing the lights. Oh, God.
Yeah. And then after the speech, then she was just like, okay, are we all done now?
Okay.
She kept going, okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay. But it was crazy. I was like, so they're announcing all of them. It was like, Marriage Story, Little Women. Oh. And then it was 1917. And I was like, well, shit. Yeah. And then before they even said Parasite, it was like, yeah! And I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. It's going to win. And then it won.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Very exciting.
I'm so excited. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes. What else should we talk about?
Oh, Brad Pitt. Yeah, he got his. That was pretty obvious. It was interesting. I felt like this year was all pretty predictable in terms of performances.
Yes.
It was like, oh, Renee's gonna win. Joaquin's gonna win.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, I guess. Sure.
He was they like to pick. For acting, sometimes they like to just pick out just that person to honor the movie, kind of thing.
Willem Dafoe didn't get nominated, huh?
No.
Bummer.
Neither did Robert Pattinson.
I know, right?
Honestly, though.
The Lighthouse. Review coming soon.
Sometime soon.
I'm excited to have you all join that conversation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I was gonna look at...
Oh, costume and production design.
Oh, yeah, those 2 fabulous women with the crazy hair.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. Costumes, Little Women.
Yes.
And I was like, that makes sense.
They always give us the period piece. It's girl stuff. Like, it felt a little bit like that. The costumes.
It was kind of sad that was the only thing that Little Women won. It was like, oh, well, the girl stuff.
It was the girl stuff. A little bit. Just it happened. I was going to talk about... So, yes, I saw Ford versus Ferrari, and it was good.
Great.
It's worth watching. Christian Bale's great. He's always great.
Yeah.
I was honestly surprised he wasn't nominated, because he was great.
Oh, yeah, I guess he wasn't.
Ford versus Ferrari didn't really get any acting at all.
No, but they did get a fair amount.
Yeah.
Of total awards.
Yeah, it helped.
Unlike The Irishman.
Oh, they didn't win one thing.
A single thing.
We didn't talk about The Irishman, did we?
No.
So I watched an hour and turned it off.
I mean, it's weird to me. I think the conversation is really soured around The Irishman.
Well, I mean,
where,
everyone,
he
except
gets
not
on,
Scorsese.
I mean, well,
everyone's like, Scorsese!
Well, we can talk about Bong's speech.
Oh, yeah. That was the best!
He is so masterful. I was like, I see you directing this speech. And he's just like, oh, well, here's this quote. That's from Scorsese. And oh my God, everyone's like, what? Oh, Scorsese, yes.
When I was in film school, we looked,
right?
it was like...
I see what you did here. It was really great. Really great. Oh, right, but yeah.
Ford vs. Ferrari. Yeah, no, it was like, it was a real dad movie.
Yes, it seemed like it.
But entertaining. James Mangold knows how to make an entertaining movie. And it was good. If you like that subject matter.
I figured, like,
you know.
I feel like it's a good airplane movie.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, I'm here, and then I watched, Ford vs. Ferrari.
Yeah. So that happened.
Cool.
I also saw Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Oh, right.
Which was just like...
a warm hug.
Yeah. You're just like...
He wasn't too Tom Hanksy, because whenever I watched the clips, it just seemed like I was watching Tom Hanks.
It comes and goes.
Okay.
At a certain point, you just kind of mold them together in your brain. You just go,
oh, right.
It's lovely.
It's like a Mandela effect or whatever, where you're just like...
you're just like, that was nice.
Tom Hanks was always Mr. Rogers, wasn't he?
Well, and he's not in it as
That's
much
what I heard, that's what I heard.
Mostly Matthew Rhys. It starts a little weird.
Okay.
The first scene is just like, this is what we're doing? Okay. This is the framing device? It's a little weird.
Oh.
Okay. And then you finally kind of, Yeah. But the woman who directed it directed Can You Ever Forgive Me?
Oh, which I really liked.
And it was really cute in between, like, puppet scene transitions. Like, there was a lot of really fun ideas and good stuff, and there were great performances. Just the opening and the closing scene were like...
I wanted to talk about speeches. I thought Joaquin's was really great.
Oh, yeah.
And, he said something that I really kind of latched onto that was, like, I think we should be in, like, a post-cancel culture.
Yes.
And instead, it's, like, the glow-up culture. Like let's teach and be like, that ain't it, sis. This is how you should, like, think about it this way. Exactly. We're going to correct. And then now you move on and grow.
Because otherwise you just shut down.
Exactly.
Everybody, no one knows everything.
No.
And so
there's always going to be some sort of mistake or a flawed perspective, and then it's like, well, let's have a conversation about it, and now you can go forward.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I think that, like,
there's
cancel culture for, like, rape, different.
Like an inappropriate tweet, we can work with it.
Right. Let's
together.
discuss why that's not appropriate, and now you know.
Exactly.
And then I thought Renee's was not great, but interesting.
I thought if you went in and cut out all the great.
Yeah. Yes.
It was. I felt for her because I was like, I'm with you, and you'd have a whole sentence where I'd be like, yes, and it started with a lot of just names.
Yes.
But then it ramped up.
Well, and then I thought her Judy moment was really nice.
Yes.
And also, that's fucking crazy that Judy Garland didn't get an Oscar while she was alive.
She had got a juvenile Oscar.
Oh, sure.
Is
that right? Because they don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But she did have an Oscar. So I thought it was a little weird that she was like, Judy never got, and I was like, she did. But that's okay.
Sure. I guess it didn't count if it was a juvenile Oscar. I don't know.
What was there? Also.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about how Dolomite Is My Name got robbed. Because that movie is so fun. Eddie Murphy should have been nominated.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. And it was like it was such a fun movie. I mean, it has a lot of things I'm interested in, behind the scenes of how to get a movie off the ground, like scrapping together, independent, like we're going to just keep pushing and we're going to do it. And it was all about bad movies and so bad that they're good movies.
Oh my God,
and it was really good and I would recommend it. And Eddie Murphy was hilarious.
Cool.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really, really liked it.
I'll add that to the list.
Yeah. You can watch that on a plane, too, also.
Okay, good. Perfect.
That's a good one.
Good plane movie. Oh my gosh, The Irishman. I just can't, because like, when they're like, congratulations on your Netflix, season 1 of The Irishman. I'm just like, but you guys.
I did think that Chris Rock and Steve Martin, it was funny.
It came and went.
But I don't mind the no host if they give some, this was kind of perfect. It was like, have an opening speech where you're shady bitches and you're like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, sure.
And then cool, we're moving on.
Right.
More, you get more people up there to present and
yes. I guess that's true. I mean, it's basically just multiple hosts. It's like, okay, the presenters now are called on to do more. I mean, Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig's whole
It was long and I liked it.
I liked it.
It was weird. I guess they're really going for In the Heights because there was those two people from, like, the one guy that introduced Lin-Manuel.
I didn't see it.
Okay, so
I was in the bar.
I don't know his name, but there was a guy who I think is in the Heights. Well, he was in Hamilton, but then maybe he's in the movie too. I'm not sure. He basically, both of the people that I'm talking about said, "You don't know who I am, but here I am." And they didn't then say, "I'm so-and-so from this," necessarily.
Okay.
Like, it was very vague, but they had a guy introduce Lin-Manuel to then introduce something else, and I was like, I'm cool.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We didn't
need that.
No. It was also really long for all the acting categories.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Oh,
long.
the montages. Oh my god, I was like, this is going on forever.
We're showing that many clips.
Right?
It
was like, because they was like, clip one person, clip another person. They did all 5.
Yes.
And then it was like, I was like, okay, that was great, perfect. Oh no, now we're going to show 3 more of each person.
They did the supporting actor. I was like, that's the clip they picked for Brad Pitt.
Well, right?
Nice. And then they showed another one. I was like, okay, I guess.
And I think they showed more. It was crazy. They were way too long. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which you didn't watch.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you had to think about it for a second. I didn't care for it. It looks great. Obviously, it's Tarantino. I just thought it was pretty boring, and redundant of what he's already done. Like, I feel like Inglourious Bastards is kind of his. I mean, I've said it before. Sally Menke, like, after she died, she was his editor, and all of his. They're just so much fat. They're too long, and even. I like a long movie, you know, if it's done on purpose.
Sure, right.
If
it's required.
Required, but it just, the middle was such a slog, and they're in this western town, and there's these long scenes of just like the other movie that they're filming that you don't care about, and it was just like, oh my god, it really went on and on and on and on and on. And I didn't feel like, the whole movie felt icky because the whole time I was like, ooh, Sharon Tate. Like, you're just, it's so awful. I'm not over it. And it was just, she was this sort of just flittery, fairy ghost person that didn't say much and just sort of was there and was nice. And had no personality. So it wasn't about her.
Right.
It just didn't click for me. Didn't care for it.
I did like the joke, though, about him
hammering nails on the roof shirtless?
Oh, I mean, sure.
Oh, no.
No, about Quentin and his...
Sorry, we have a big spender here.
That's in something else. But yes, I'm pretty sensitive to the Oscars, which is a nice change. Love from Norway. Hi, Norway.
A few trolls in this chat, please moderate them.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I will get rid of them when it's when it's done,
you can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, good, great. I'm sorry about that.
I am sorry too. But what was I going to say?
Once upon a time in the Hollywood
when they were like
West.
maybe
what?
He was like once upon a time in the Hollywood West. When he was like, Quentin, maybe you can
rewrite
the history of the impeachment trial.
No, I thought Brad Pitt's speech was a really good combination of like just a little political, just a little self-effacing, nostalgic, this, that.
He got the Clint at the end there. I was like, oh.
I really like.
I thought he did a good job setting the right tone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, we were going to talk about the opening dancers.
Oh yes, we have to.
Well, it was so weird. It says that there was multiple Jokers, which was odd to me.
Yeah, it was like Jokers and
they weren't like different clowns. They were literally just all dressed the same but different Jokers.
Sorry, I'm listening. I'm just taking care of this.
Okay, great, do it. So it was interesting. Yeah, there was multiple Jokers. Then it was like, and also Midsommar, which seemed weird in that.
Well, it was Joker was nominated, Midsommar was not, and I was like, I love that we're including them.
Someone dressed like an SS officer, like it was like Jojo Rabbity, but they couldn't have someone just dressed like Hitler, so it was like a random sort of SS person, and you're like, okay. And then there was us people, like in the red jumpsuits.
Yeah.
It was like a smorgasbord of like horror-ish, like overlooked horror movies, like
yes.
But then also the Joker. But then also maybe kind of Little Women. But then there was people dressed sort of like almost Dangerous Liaisons. It was weird. There was a lot of different.
I think they were trying to reference all of the movies and also movies that didn't get nominated.
Right.
And I liked that. I thought. I was like, that's a good way of.
It was just a little like
calling it out.
Visually, I was like, what's this?
I mean, I liked it.
Smorgasbord. Like, I was like, oh, I'm...
Well, because they kept changing, though. It wasn't like it was all on stage at the same time. It was every movie.
Kind of were.
No, it was like 3 or 4 at a time. And the dancing was great. I really loved it.
I really loved seeing the Jokers do, like, full out, like...
Yeah,
that was something about the Jokers. It really made me laugh. What?
I don't know.
So while are you doing to do something?
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to try and read, but you keep talking.
So I was going to also talk about, I also saw Dark Waters, which nobody saw, which was tragically underseen.
That was weird. Well, Mark Ruffalo came up to do documentary, and I was like, it was weird. I thought that was their nod to it.
I'm honestly shocked he wasn't nominated. He was fantastic. The movie was probably the most effective, like, upset I've been at the end of a movie in a really long time, and it's a really important subject matter, and I was just like, more people need to see this movie. I feel like
it really got buried. Do you think?
Do you think?
Conspiracy theories?
Do you think?
DuPont was, or is it 3M?
No, it's DuPont. Because it was like, fuck, like at the end you were like, oh my god, what do we do? We have to do something about this. Like, it was so upsetting, and so I don't know.
I don't know what happened. That's weird.
But like Todd Haynes directed it. He did like not All That Heaven Allows, but the Julianne Moore one that it just like heaven here on earth. No, what's it called? Far From Heaven.
Yeah.
He did Far From Heaven and numerous other things, and it was. I'm surprised, honestly, at least that Mark Ruffalo would have been nominated, and maybe like adapted screenplay because it's based on true events. I think maybe it's not based on a book, but anyway,
yeah, because
go see Dark Waters. I mean, it's depressing as fuck, but very important.
Okay.
So.
Also, I watched Honeyland, which didn't win documentary.
Oh yeah, or Best International.
Well, right, it wasn't going to win that, but yeah.
It's historic.
That was historic. It was the first time that a documentary was also nominated for Best International Film. And I really loved it. I thought it was beautiful, and I'd recommend it.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool. I didn't realize that they had necessarily changed it to Best International until Bong made such a big speech about it. I mean, I guess in the back of my head I knew, but it didn't really click.
They did change it, but
this year
they didn't really seem to change the criteria, which was weird. So like Nigeria entered a film, but they wouldn't accept it because it was in English. And it's like, well, but...
What are we doing?
What are we doing? And it was like, well, so... Like, it's some nonsense. Yeah, it has to be less than 60% in English or whatever. So I don't know, maybe they're transitioning it all and like next year will be better. I don't know. But I was like, that this is still fakakta.
I have to look up one thing.
Okay.
You keep talking about something.
Okay. It was funny to me, I was looking at a tweet thing, and I was laughing about how Taika won for writing, and it was kind of funny because, I mean, obviously Jojo Rabbit was in a lot of ways a comedy.
Right.
In a lot of ways not. But there was that whole thing between him and Todd Phillips on Twitter, where Todd Phillips was like, people can't write comedies anymore. Comedies are dead because woke culture is ruining everything. And
like this is his.
I mean, all caps, you know. And Taika was like, "Oh, this guy, right?" And so then and then someone was pointing out like the fun irony of it, just being like, and then he won an Oscar for writing for a comedy of like about Hitler, like like good.
I did love it. Taika backstage when after he's won and they interview them and whatever, he was talking about how at some point Mel Brooks basically gave him the like, you're all good kid, like you can make like the movie got the Mel Brooks seal of approval, and he was like, fuck the Oscars. I don't even like. He was like, I don't. That's my Oscar. I don't even give a shit. Like Mel Brooks said it was okay. Oh my god. And I was like, I love that.
Love that.
Best International Film was presented by Penelope.
Oh, okay, right. Oh my god, I cannot wear this to the Oscars, guys.
I mean, you could have.
No, I could not have.
I mean,
it says they're very strict about shit there. Like everything is like crazy. So
just like wear it under your tux and then.
Oh my god, like
Who me?
If it was like cold and rainy too, but yes, but it would be silly. I was kind of like, I wish that I had worn a gown.
Oh, we're having it. Gosh, why are they being so gross? Boo.
Okay.
So So, I did want to talk about one more movie.
Okay.
That was not nominated, and no one saw, I don't think. But I did want to talk about Dr. Sleep for a minute.
Okay, yeah.
The Stephen King, Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, no one really talked about that.
Mike Flanagan movie. It's really good until it's not, and then it's very bad. But I think, honestly, I'm not even being exaggerating. I think Jacob Tremblay should have been nominated for an Oscar. The little kid from Room, isn't that his name? Jacob Tremblay?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Jacob Tremblay, right? Anyway, it was like his scene. He's barely in the movie, but his scene. I mean, it was. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, holy shit. So I would say it was hard because The Shining, the movie, ends in a very different way than the book.
Okay.
But everyone knows the movie, and Dr. Sleep, the book, is as if he's going off of the book ending. So there was like this hard where you had to kind of, go, well, we're still appreciating Kubrick's version of it and this, and they had to kind of mix them together. And the end fell apart. It was very bad. But before the end, it's great. It really was. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it and thought it was really good. Oh, you wouldn't like it. Okay. Because it's not for you. But anytime basically they tried to recreate literal shots from The Shining, or like the lady was playing Shelley Duvall, it wasn't working. But other than that, I thought it was really good. Jacob should have for sure. Yes.
Spam bots are self-aware. Oh no, what's happening? Did we watch The Farewell? Yes, I did watch The Farewell.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, did you not?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
I bawled my eyes out.
I mean, yeah.
But I thought it was really great. I love that it won the Independent Spirit Awards.
Yes.
Very cool. I thought Awkwafina was great.
Yeah.
I'm excited about her new show, Nora from Queens, on Comedy Central. I don't know, seems silly. I like her.
Yeah.
And I also was gonna say, I thought another snub that I was really pissed about was Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Oh, right.
Didn't get selected for the Francis entry.
Oh, because why?
Because Amazon got one instead.
Got one, a different French movie.
Yes.
Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I really can't wait to see Portrait of a Lady. I haven't seen it.
I mean, it's so good.
I'm so excited.
I don't want to overhype it, but I really liked it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So that was one that I thought got snubbed.
Let's see, do we have any other specific questions?
Oh my god, dress is favorite. I mean, I do feel like it'd be pretty fabulous to just go to the Oscars in a full gown.
Sure.
Right? If I
Oh, you?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what I was like, yeah, most people do wear gowns.
No, I would love to just yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Would love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and we didn't talk about, oh gosh, I don't know her name, but the girl from Booksmart that wore the red dress.
Amy?
I don't remember. But her dress was sustainable, and she was talking about if you're gonna use vintage and or cool. Know what company you're working with. She had a whole thing, and it was awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
Yes.
Love that.
Love it.
Yeah. I was going to say something and now I forgot.
Okay.
Beanie Feldstein.
What was your full opinions of Jojo Rabbit? Oh, you knew it wasn't going to win. I really, really liked Jojo Rabbit, but then sort of immediately forgot about it. How do you feel about it?
I like Jojo Rabbit a lot.
And I just kind of, it didn't stick with me somehow. I mean, some of the shots, some of the shots, I don't want to spoil stuff. It was effective, but then I kind of just went, oh yeah.
There was something weird about it where I liked it, but then I agree, it didn't,
Yeah.
It didn't quite click where I was like,
yeah.
I was just like, that was good. I think what it was that the tone was weird.
Yeah.
And it shifted so much. So dramatically. And you went in and be like, oh, is this a comedy about Hitler? And it's like, yes, it is, but also it's a kind of a tragedy about the Holocaust.
Kind of a tragedy.
Well, it's kind of it. There's there are tragic elements for sure.
There's a silver lining, but it's fully a tragedy.
Yes. But then it's weird and playful, and Sam Rockwell's character was handled so weirdly. It wasn't perfect.
It wasn't perfect. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't love it.
Yeah. Oh my god, when Ray Romano said the F-bomb, it was just weird. Because I love that who was with him?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember.
She was just like, oh, well, they're gonna bleep that? Like, what are you doing, dude? She was just like, let's get back on script. I was just like, she's like, just be normal. Come on, dude.
I did like that, oh, God. Oh, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
It's gone. Sorry about it.
Do I think Saoirse Ronan should have won? I haven't seen Little Women yet, but I do want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I also haven't seen Bombshell yet, but I do want to see it. This year I was behind on movie watching.
Oh, I can't wait for the upcoming Emma movie. I'm so excited about it. The new Emma movie.
I'm so excited about Emma. My goodness, this usually doesn't happen.
I know, so many bots. Or mean people.
Any of the Carry On movies from Britain? I have not. Have you?
Oh, yeah. There's Carry On Teacher, I think I've seen. Is the one that I've seen.
Okay. I did not watch Marriage Story.
I
just don't care.
I didn't watch it. I kept meaning to start it, and
Really?
then every clip they showed last night, I was like, I'm not personally interested in what's happening.
Right, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Any chance of a full fashion recap episode? I don't know. Probably not.
We can talk. Ask us more. Like,
Yeah.
we can talk about certain people.
Yeah, and I'll look. I didn't get to see a lot of the looks. So was Helen Mirren there?
I didn't. No.
Okay, because I saw someone as I was walking down the regular people's side of the red carpet.
Okay.
I was like.
I was looking at pictures of dresses.
Yeah, perfect.
And we got 4 of 5 of Scarlett Johansson. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh.
Oh no.
I did not care for Saoirse Ronan's dress.
I do not either.
It looked like a clamshell, like a Venus de Milo, on the front. No, you had to scroll. It was
with a little peplum.
And then the purple fabric wasn't like a yummy satin. It was
no, it's like a
curtainy fabric.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really into that one.
No.
But I actually love her with the bang and the face and the earrings were fab. I was into it.
Oh no, what's this?
Oh, this is
Billie Eilish.
Yeah,
Chanel.
You're just her thing.
Sure.
But I wasn't into it.
Oh, and that was Natalie Portman's cape.
Oh, love Florence
Pugh. I love Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
She's great.
I thought her dress was really different and like that color
Beautiful.
and the necklace was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I feel like, again, I haven't seen Little Women, but I was sort of surprised she wasn't nominated for Midsommar.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, she was great.
Quite a performance.
Again, I think that's why I like that they had the dancers to represent movies that weren't nominated.
Yeah. It just felt a little bit strange. We didn't talk about Laura Dern's dress. Fit her like a fucking glove, but it had a lampshade, old saloony vibe.
It
and
does.
I wasn't into it.
I don't care for that.
And I kept being concerned that the tassels were gonna get tangled or like it was just I didn't care for it.
Oh no, you're gonna snag your tassel and then
snag your tassel. Look out, you better snag your tassel. So yeah,
and then we didn't talk about Janelle's outfit on the runway and then
her Grace Jones outfit?
Yes, I fucking loved it. And I loved too when they would cut to the crowd or whatever, you would always just be like, oh my god, and there's Janelle Monáe like radiating.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
I thought Mindy Kaling has never looked better.
Beautiful.
Like the yellow was so beautiful, and I feel like she doesn't always get the fit right.
Right.
And this was like perfect.
Yeah.
It just looked great
Gorgeous.
on her. I was really into it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we didn't talk about the skeleton that was Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
He walked out and I was like, he was so thin.
Yes.
His outfit was real baggy.
Right.
But
also, I didn't care for the outfit.
Well, no.
Is he going jogging at the Oscars? What's happening?
Someone said they look like a gas station attendant.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh boy.
Oh my god, we talked about Olivia Colman.
Oh
my god, her speech was cracking me up.
I love her so much.
My husband says this was the best night of his life. I haven't made a house with 3 children, but okay. Love it.
She's fabulous.
I like this weird lobster vagina outfit of Kristen Wiig's.
I don't like it as far as fashion.
I'm not like, oh, I would pick that. But I'm like, yes, you wear that,
it's
bitch.
It's wacky and different. I do kind of wish maybe if she'd had a fascinator, it really would have put it over the top. It's just like, I'm wacky.
Yeah.
Look how wacky I am. But I do not care for the shoes. They should have been black.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, especially with those gloves.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this.
America Ferrera.
I was like, is America Ferrera pregnant and in Star Trek? What's happening?
Right? Oh my god, I love it. It looked like he parked the
cars. Absolutely.
He was a bellhop at the hotel. It's
my
true.
god.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
Oh, that emerald green.
I've seen part of season 1 of Fleabag, and it was funny because I'm also watching Great British Bake Off, the most recent Netflix season.
Uh-huh.
And there was a girl that looks exactly like the sister.
Oh, and you were like...
And I was like, wait. And I was watching the show, and I was like, she reminds me of someone. And then it was when I was watching another episode of Bake Off, I was like, oh my god, wait.
I love it.
And then I was like, I love the idea that actress was just like on Bake Off. You know,
right? I just recently found out that there was a celebrity British Bake Off, and I would really like to find it somewhere.
Yeah. BBC streaming or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm into it.
Brie Larson looked lovely.
I thought that the color, like the dress was really pretty, but it didn't enhance, like her pallor, and the makeup was all very one color. So it was just like a little bit too one color for me.
Who was the third one out there with them?
Gal Gadot.
Right, that's right.
Care for her dress.
No, it was just whatever.
The lace and then the big pink. Wasn't for me.
It didn't. I wasn't like, oh my god, Gal Gadot, look at you. You know, it was just like.
Look at you. Oscar Isaac did look amazing. I love when she was like, now I can say that I've held an Oscar on this stage. Salma Hayek.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, so Oscar Isaac and her presented together, and she's like, here.
Right, she looked gorgeous.
Now I can say that I've held an Oscar on this stage. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, I love her so much.
She's great.
Yeah. I didn't know that she's married apparently to like...
a billionaire.
Yeah, the owner of LVMH.
I don't know what that is.
Louis Vuitton.
Oh, great.
Whatever.
Great.
Yeah, love it. We haven't talked about... I saw someone ask earlier about RuPaul and SNL. You watched it. I haven't had a chance, except I did see the reading in the librry.
Yes.
Skit. I didn't think I watched all of it, actually, though, either. Just what was posted online.
Okay. It was for the masses.
Sure.
It was very much, and I'm going to say my Ruisms.
Right.
And I've heard them.
Right.
And I love them, but I've heard them. It was very like, I'm going to teach the children, and here we go. It wasn't bad by any means, but I thought it would be weirder. I thought she would bring the weird and the counterculture.
You were saying that Bowen Yang was not even really in this episode.
He wasn't in the episode at all, except for the opening political.
Which is a bummer, because I was hoping that we were going to get some more wacky, great writing where it's like fucking what Harry Styles
railed to death.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Rick Daddy.
Yes, I wanted that. More of that humor and like clued in shit. But maybe Rue wanted it. I will say, I was talking to someone at the party, and they were like, they watched it, and they're like, well, now I feel like I have to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm like, I mean, first of all, what's going on? But yes, you should. So I think it'll be great for the show and like.
What's happening?
I was just like, what is it? It's been 12 seasons. What are you
waiting for?
Exactly.
Well, it was interesting. So she comes out in a suit.
Right.
Not in drag. She's in bad drag at one point, and that was actually the funniest sketch between her and Cecily Strong, because obviously. And but she comes out in a suit, and she did not mention Aja and the Queen, AJ and the Queen.
Oh.
I thought she would say.
Why was Rue on there? Just because?
She mentions Drag Race.
Okay, well,
but,
right. Because that starts in 3 weeks, I guess.
Right, but it wasn't like, and my new Netflix show.
It starts in 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Okay.
She wasn't like my new Netflix show, AJ and the Queen, you might have heard of it, but also Drag Race or blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I got a new talk show. It was a little odd.
That is weird.
Yeah. They cut the sketch between Rue and
Molly. Oh, bummer.
They shouldn't have done it. The whole time I was so excited. I was like, ooh, I can't wait. It's gonna be, and then no. But it's on YouTube. I should look it up.
Oh my god. Finding out the Drag Race starts soon. It was like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Someone else said, someone else said, sorry, my brain, you guys, a little hungover still. Someone said that there weren't a lot of good men's looks that were exciting on the runway. And
it was basically Billy Porter and Brad Pitt wore a velvet suit. But
right.
I thought he looked fantastic.
Nice, but it's a boring year.
I feel
Sometimes
there's been more exciting years. I feel like Michael B. Jordan always brings it on the runway. But yeah, there was less of that this year.
Yeah. Oh, hi, EJ. Thanks, I'm glad I'm nice.
Pete Davidson in drag did kind of look like Rebecca Glasscock, by the way.
When was Pete Davidson? On SNL.
On SNL. So, yeah, Rue was in drag in a pre-taped sketch.
Got you.
You know that Chad character that Pete always does, where it's like, sure, yeah. Like, there's always, like, J-Lo or, like, the really famous, and they're like, oh, Chad, is it Chad? I think it's Chad. Oh, Chad or whatever, and he's like, okay, cool.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's like a thing he's done a couple times.
Cool.
So they did that, and Rue was like, he's the next drag superstar, and he's like, okay. And then he, like, puts him in, it's a whole thing. Billy's look was a mess. I really liked the gold feathered corset, but then Billy Porter. But then I didn't love the fabric of the big skirt. I don't know if you saw it.
I don't know. I mean, I saw the fabric literally in person as he was walking away.
I actually would have preferred it if he had the golden feathered corset and then matching cigarette pants that were golden feathered, but then with the fuck off huge heels and just like, yes, tell me something about it. I think that would have been just as sort of gender bending and whatever. And it would have been, I would have liked it more.
Yeah, I get that.
I just didn't love the fabric of it just seemed like a big old fabric-y, bell skirt.
I almost got knocked into by Adam Driver.
Is he tall?
Very tall.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was like, oh wow, he's tall. I don't really find him attractive.
Turns out he's tall. I find him intriguing as a leading man. I think his acting is so good, and I think he's interesting as a person. I think he's cute enough.
Sure.
That I am drawn to him. Like, I like more interesting looking people than just like, oh, that person who's generic.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, Timothée Chalamet though looked crazy.
He looked like a skeleton.
I thought he looked like a fox. His chin was so is he doing another role where he's losing weight or something? What's happening?
No, but they don't wear a big blousy satin.
Sure. I don't know.
It was rough.
Should they go back to having a house? I really kind of miss it, but I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, I think if they do a good job of picking presenters to make it fun.
And each do their own fun thing.
Exactly. Then it's like a bunch of hosts, and that's okay with me.
Yeah.
Because you start off with a number where it was like Janelle Monáe was basically the host for 5 seconds. I'm gonna introduce everyone to the movies of the Oscars.
It was as if they were just handing the baton.
Yes, exactly.
And now you do the funny speech, Chris Rock and Steve Martin, and
exactly.
now you know.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's Maya.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yes.
You do a funny thing. Great.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't mention Downhill, did they?
No.
I mean, why would they?
Why would they?
Plug their movie in Valentine's Day.
Timothy's playing the new Bob Dylan. I mean, Bob Dylan.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, I don't. That's a no for me. That's a pass.
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy, it's 10. It's 2:15. We gotta go.
Oh yeah, we should definitely call that.
Oh my gosh, we talked for so long.
Yes.
Well, okay, so yes to Parasite.
Yeah.
Historic, the first foreign language film to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
The first
I forgot
movie to win Best Foreign, Best International
Film,
and Best Picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now that's interesting. Technically, it's the first film to win Best International.
Yes.
So no film has ever won Best Foreign Film.
And never will.
And never will. But whatever, I mean, that's silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
I was cheering in my living room. I made ramdon. It was delicious.
Love it.
And I had a great night. And you had a great night.
I did too.
There.
Yeah. Oh, and then they had Korean food at the party.
Ooh.
Love that. Also, I meant to bring it in. I have they had like a little soap that looks like The Rock, and it says this is very metaphorical, and I was like, I really love this.
I love that.
Yes. So I got one. Very silly. All right. Thank you guys, and cheers.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted again. Thank you. Cheers. Happy Oscars.
I'm glad they did it right. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like very much so the best film won.
Yes. It was undeniably the best movie. That's what, I haven't felt that way in a really time where I'm this is, you can't ignore it.
Right.
It's that good.
Yes. Yes. So I'm excited.
And it had stiff competition.
I know.
Like last year I was like, I don't know,
Yeah.
and this year was like, I mean, there was a lot of even if I didn't think they were personally better than Parasite, really
good
movies or prestigious movies or like lots of, he was up against like some heavy hitters for directing.
Sure.
And I was like, yes! So anyway, cheers.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Okay, now I have to awkwardly walk over.
Oh no!
Oh no!